What's going on, you guys? DSDude464 here with another great gaming video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than normal. The first half is going to be sort of an update video like normal, the second part will essentially be my ranting, essentially, about what's going on right now. And let me get one thing out of the way, first of all. My sound quality is likely not the best at the moment because I'm actually just recording this from my phone using a little microphone on my headphones. I was going to wait until my mic arrived to make this video, but things are so bad I decided I just need to make the video right now. So, onto the actual video. Today, we're going to be talking about Fallout 76. Now, if for whatever reason you haven't heard about this, which I'd be absolutely surprised about, Fallout 76 is a new game that was teased and officially announced by Bethesda Game Studios. Now, officially, we know next to nothing about the game. It's speculated, and it's also most likely correct due to things in the trailer, that the game takes place in 2102, which is actually 25 years after the bombs fell and the Great War ended. What we do have a lot of is theories and supposed leaks about what the game is actually going to be. Almost every leak points to this game being an online survival game in the same vein as Rust and DayZ. They're all over the place. I'm not really going to get into the leaks too much. I'll explain a little bit here. If you're looking for more of the leaks, go ahead and watch pretty much any of the videos going around right now. It's a game that's all about starting out with nothing and doing what you can to survive, looting, getting new weapons that you find in different places. Most likely going to have a PvPvE type game, I'm assuming. That's, with monsters and mutants and everything, as well as actual players you'll be fighting against. Some of the leaks have also stated that it's going to contain a story and quest still, like their normal videos. Once again, this is all speculation, and it's all from leaks, and none of it has actually been confirmed by Bethesda. So I'm not going to go much further into it because of that. Now I want to get on to the main point of this video, which is the community's feedback to these leaks. Now, the feedback has been overwhelmingly negative in a big way, and major people in the community, such as Juicehead and Mr. Matty Plays, are only feeding that negativity. I really respect these guys and enjoy the content that they put out, but they really are not helping the situation when they don't need to be harming the situation. And honestly, all of this negativity is ridiculous. First of all, we don't actually know anything about the game. People are jumping to these conclusions when all that we have are leaks that are dubious at best, claiming that this game is going to be an online game. But let's say that the game actually is going to be an online game, right? Why is that an issue? Why does being an online multiplayer game set in the Fallout universe automatically make it a bad game? Especially because the genre that's being leaked is actually a perfect setting for a game in the Fallout universe. I think it's a perfect fit, in fact. It's ridiculous because it's this circle jerk going around in the gaming community right now, especially if you're ever on Reddit, where if the game is a multiplayer-only game and there's no storyline whatsoever, then obviously it's the worst game that's ever created, and whoever created that is the devil, and it's just ridiculous, and it's draining, and it's old, it's boring. It's obviously multiplayer games do well, and there's nothing wrong with multiplayer games. There's a place for them. There's still a place for single-player games, but there's nothing wrong with multiplayer games. Some people are also feeling that the reason we aren't getting a new Elder Scrolls or mainstay Fallout game right now is because they were spending time on this game, which is absolutely false on every point. I mean, just looking alone at the timeline of those releases in the past, there's generally 4 to 5 years on average between each Fallout and Elder Scrolls game, and even longer on those between those of the same series. So between Oblivion and Skyrim, I think it was like 7 years, just like that. We're not due for another Elder Scrolls for another couple of years, and we've already been told by both Todd Howard and Pete Hines that Elder Scrolls 6 is a long ways off because Todd Howard said the technology to create Elder Scrolls 6, to do what they want to do in Elder Scrolls 6, doesn't even exist yet. On top of that, Pete Hines has also said in an interview, this is me paraphrasing, that Bethesda Game Studios is not just a vending machine with the only two options being Elder Scrolls and Fallout, where they press Fallout and then they press Elder Scrolls, and then they press Fallout and then they press Elder Scrolls. No, they keep wanting to produce more games. They want to be able to be known for more than just Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, and I feel like this also falls into that category. They don't want to be known as just the big RPG people. They make awesome, amazing RPGs, but they want to show off what else they can do. Other people are also worried as well that with the focus on multiplayer, the story is going to be severely lacking, which, in my opinion, I doubt. This is still Bethesda Game Studios. Their focus has and always will be on the story. And after the acquisition of Battlecry Studios, Bethesda Game Studios is no longer just a 100-member team, but has upwards of 500 members. They also have the Battlecry guys whose focus has been multiplayer over the past years because they were focusing on the game Battlecry that was then canceled. I think that this grouping is perfect to not only deliver a rich story mode, but a multiplayer as well, even if those two are integrated, if they coincide, you're trying to complete the story mode with other people with you. Not really an MMO type, because the leaks are saying it's not really going to be an MMO, and so I don't think that that's going to happen. Now, the final argument I'd like to address is that people think this is essentially a repeat of Skyrim SE. What I mean by that is the fact that a lot of people feel that Skyrim was simply them as in Bethesda Game Studios, attempting to milk us as consumers by re-releasing an old game. A lot of people are saying that this is the Fallout version of that. Simply Bethesda doing what they can to take our money without caring about our feedback or caring about what we think or anything like that. In my opinion, I actually think it's the exact opposite of that. I believe that this is Bethesda's way of saying, look, we know we take a long time to produce the games you love so much. We're ambitious, and we know that you appreciate that, and because we don't want to leave you hanging for 5+ years, here's something fun to hold you over until then that's in the same universe. This should be seen as a positive thing, showing that Bethesda does care about us. They want us to still have something in that universe for us to care about, for us to play and enjoy. Get our Fallout fix, even though since we've played Fallout 4 for 400 hours, we need something else, we need something new. That's them doing that as best they can for us while they work on the next Elder Scrolls or the next Fallout. Now, I'm going to leave you with the usual and saying that I'm not trying to build hype. I'm not trying to say, get super excited about this game. I myself am nervous, and I'm tempering my hype for this game just in case. But I'm simply trying to bring a little more positivity to the reveal of this game. This is exciting. This is cool. It's, once again, Bethesda being ambitious. They're trying to be like Nintendo, who has all of these ambitious things that they're going for and trying to get. That's what they want to do, and I think it's awesome. Bethesda, if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, I hope you are, but I highly doubt it, please know that there are many of us who appreciate all the work you try and do for us, to try and deliver something for us as often as possible, the work that you put in to not only produce these great main games like Fallout, like Elder Scrolls, but also these other games like, remastering Skyrim SE, adding this new Fallout 76 game. We appreciate it. We're just not quite as vocal sometimes as a lot of these other people who are more negative in these situations. Well, you guys, that about wraps up the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you liked my rant or not. If you did like this type of thing, just ranting, I'd be happy to do more. I have a lot to rant about. My wife would probably appreciate it because then I don't have to rant to her about things she doesn't care about. Feels good to get this off my chest. Expect more videos in the short future, as my mic should finally be arriving soon. So watch out for those. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me in the future. Thanks again so much, and I'll catch you guys later.